The following video is based on a decision by the Supreme Court of Washington. The petitioner, a black woman, was involved in a motor vehicle collision where the respondent, a white woman, admitted fault. During the trial, the petitioner argued that the crash severely exacerbated her pre-existing condition of Tourette syndrome and sought damages for medical expenses, pain and suffering. Throughout the trial, racial bias was an issue. The defense's strategy included casting doubt on the petitioner and her black witnesses using language with racial overtones. These arguments undermined their credibility, with defense counsel insinuating that the petitioner and her witnesses were fabricating their testimonies. Petitioner's lead counsel, who was also black, faced similar biased language. Despite the respondent admitting liability for the crash, the jury returned a low verdict of $9,200 for the petitioner. The petitioner filed a motion for a new trial based on racial bias and misconduct during the trial, specifically focusing on the use of racially charged language that might have influenced the jury. The trial court denied her motion for a new trial and did not impose sanctions. The Washington Supreme Court ruled that the petitioner is entitled to an evidentiary hearing regarding her motion for a new trial based on racial bias. The court determined that an objective observer could reasonably conclude that racial bias was a factor in the jury's decision. As such, the trial court was required to hold a hearing to assess whether racial bias influenced the jury's verdict. The court also ruled that the burden would be on the defense to prove that racial bias did not affect the outcome. The case was reversed and remanded for further proceedings, including a new hearing on the racial bias issue. This case highlights the importance of addressing racial bias in civil litigation, especially when it involves jury decisions. The court's emphasis on ensuring a fair trial free from racial prejudice underscores the need for attorneys to be vigilant about discriminatory language during trials. Any concerns about bias should be raised early on, as this can play a significant role in the outcome of the trial. For more details, check out the video description. Please like, share, and subscribe for more updates on U.S. case law. Thank you for watching.